I'm not sure if I'm gonna post this, but if I do, please. But how do I word this without getting censored? I'm influenced by a couple hooches, but at the same time, I think I'm perfectly fine. So this is what chaos ensues. What is humanity gonna equal? I'm not gonna answer either of those questions. Currently, I am playing FIFA because I want to play FIFA right now, and that answers me in the best possible way I can. No, how do you pronounce these? When you give a totally fine player total so I am Tyler Smith if you didn't tie him down. Tyler Smith if you didn't stop him, and if you just let him talk freely. Because as a good friend once quoted, drunk minds speak sober thoughts. Okay. This is one of those few options where I use video. Partially because the video that you will see is indicative of the video, of the sound. Just see, just speak. I don't know how to say this basically. Football is boring to watch. Firmly, I will say it to your face. I don't like watching football, and I will never switch my view right now, unless it changes. Yes, I'm taking a mouthful of non-alcoholic liquid each time. In this case, it's milk. In future cases, it's water. But each time, it's to make sure that by the end, I'm completely firm in confirming that I don't care anymore. Care about a sport that pretty much consists of who can pass the best. Watching La Masia in 2015. Basically, before I do anything, I need to really reiterate. I am doing this completely drunk. No, I'm doing this non-sober. But at the same time, I am not safe enough to be considered fair. But I am speaking correctly, as I would if I was completely sober and didn't have mental health. I would be saying this word for word. Football is dull to watch. I don't want to get up and watch a good match of football, of professional football, when I can go back and watch old football. I can go back, and if I can choose to, in 2015, Barcelona, the complete peak of football. or I can watch current Man City choose Barcelona, no matter what. Not only because I'm biased, says biased, Barcelona wins every time. Where I can put it, I would love to watch a player like Lionel Messi take on 6 to 7 players a game, take on complete menace. To watch a Lionel Messi take on the world, Lionel Messi just see a player coming at him and pass. And that summarises my view. And I know that's a lazy way of putting it, but I would prefer it. If I summarize it, and I am playing FIFA at the same time, I am a standard FIFA fan, football fan, sorry. FIFA fan, I don't think there is one. FIFA's basically gone down the drain. But if I was a basic football fan, I would prefer to see beautiful football played. Yeah, that there is not beautiful football played, and that's current football, and I detest it. Time I pick up a good screening, I will go into Virgin Media, I will go into Sky Sports, whatever subscription I'm paying for. I will go and I will find out the football is here. I think that's mostly Sky. But I will quite quickly find out I would rather be sitting here and picking my toes than watching a single team play pass, 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 pass. Louis Scaloni. And while I speak, I am actually Googling him. Oh. But Louis Scaloni, Argentine professional manager. His basic wording? Be Messi if he was told to pass. I would prefer this version of Messi rather than a completely goated, unstoppable version of Messi. If that version of Messi only passed around, if only played the tiki-taka, I would rather a Messi that didn't know how to pass rather than a Messi who didn't know how what to. I would rather a Messi who couldn't dribble rather than a Messi who couldn't pass. Simply, it's a lot more fun to watch a Lionel Messi, an Alan St. Maximin, a Hassan Ben Arfa, and any player to take on a defender and beat them, not because of pace and not because of strength, but because of pure skill. Something that many players are ignoring in favour of the simple 2-metre pass backwards. Yes, it will get the job done, but it won't get the job done as flashy as a simple flick or a step over or a rainbow flick, for example. I think there's not much difference. Of the skill. Taken. In football, I play university style football, and you know what? It's not hard to do a step over and dart past the man. Fake dribble, fake pass, step over, flick, rainbow flick. I pulled one of those off today, and it felt eternally flashily. That's not a word, but it felt a lot more skillful than simply 1-2. I don't decide if the 1-2 is appalling, because the 1-2 is absolutely brilliant, and I like the 1-2. But I would much rather see a step over fail than a 1-2 succeed. And I'm going to put it out there. If we didn't have current Messi, and Messi was just 18 today, if Messi was 18 years old, right now, this second, he would not be Messi. I'm going to be bold, he'd be Rashford. Messi would be equal to Marcus Rashford or Dele Alli. Crucial opportunity, they choose to perform a cutback and choose to take the man off and send the ball back to a midfielder. Else, the midfielder is not the attack. Choose one midfield attacking option off of FIFA that showed me as a player. It would be the one that I do post a lot, where I'm attacking heads out no matter what. Because you know what? I would rather see a team 12-0 down attack out of their brains, not surrender. Never surrender. Because football isn't about defense. I know the best form of defense is attack. Teams dedicated to playing the pass back. Ball, but it is so boring. Video, discussion, chat, mess. Idea that the pass back is a boring move. It's because the boring move works. But if you do it every single time, it's a complete mess. Mess cannot lead to the Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo. Those players will be ruined. If Messi grew up right now in this version of football, this is the most controversial thing I will ever say. But you know what? He won't be better than Darwin Núñez. Well, succeed Darwin Núñez. And I'm standing by that until my grave. Because you know what? It's true. And every single commenter, every single arguer, every single person knows it's true. Is literally current Messi. But no one admits it because, above all, it's not liked. I would not like to admit that top Messi is current Núñez if he was trained as current Núñez is, but he is. For that, because in all honesty, it's the truest thing I'll ever say. Can you admit it as I can? Darwin Núñez is not me. But if Messi was trained in his time, he would be Nunes. A controversial second statement, which is no doubt going to get me murdered on social media. But you know what? I'm going to stick with it. Current Ronaldo, no better than Hoyland. Darwin Nunes. He always cuts back the pass. He gets the assist. He gets the plays. But you know what? He does nothing clever. When Nunes, current Ronaldo, if they were trained in this time, Rasmus Hoyland. There we go. And I'm sorry to say it, because I know that Ronaldo fans, that Barca fans, that Messi fans, and that Real fans, Saudi fans, Miami fans, you're going to try your best to argue with me, but I'm going to ignore you. Because you know what? I am right. And I think that's the thing none of you will admit. No one learns to play football would. And that's the single thing I'm standing by. It is non-sober, Tyler, but in reality, above you all, that this is how football works. Messi is shit. So it's appalling. Mbappe is appalling. Saint Maximin is one of the best players and most entertaining. Now, I'll finish it on the most controversial note yet. I would rather watch Anthony than the entire Man City front three. We'll argue with that because I'm sticking by this. Even as a Liverpool fan, I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Because you know what? I'm right and you all know it, but you won't admit it. Have a good night.